Tweet, dang it. Tweet. Welcome back to Against the Iron Storm with Dread Canary. I'm Dread Canary, and this is the first episode of our 7th attempt at beating every difficulty from from the tutorial all the way through Prestige 20 twice without ever dropping a game. We've so far played 2 of all of the difficulties below Prestige, but I decided not to record those because generally they're a lot easier and I don't need to work very hard to succeed. So we're going to start our climb at Prestige 1. I've unlocked all of the housing and the hearths up to level 3, as well as basic trade routes, but we don't have too many other upgrades at this point. We're going to try playing according to some of the conventional wisdom found on the Against the Storm subreddit, namely that we're going to limit the number of followers that we allow into our camp, and we are going to try to limit how many glades we open in total. Let's take a look at our mysteries. So buildings using fertile soil will produce fewer goods. No, they produce plus 50% goods. That's fun. Housing, or people will get sad. People get hungry twice as quickly if they can't eat anything. At difficulty 3, we get less out of our copper resources. And finally, they have a 10% chance of eating twice as much, thus burning through our food faster. Well, that's all right. We're going to go ahead and put a woodcutting camp there and a woodcutting camp here and get that started. Switch this over to a human to give us that sweet time bonus. Give ourselves a small trapping camp and a stone cutting camp. Build up a basic road. And we'll throw down our crude workstation. Given that we've barely unlocked any wall decorations, we're going to go with a nice garden. So that'll get us to a tier 2 hub, and I believe we can speed things up a bit. Okay, now foxes and humans like porridge, but neither beavers nor lizards do, so this is just humans. Bonus leather production would give us more fabric. Let's go ahead and try to make the beavers happy through creating wine. I think I'd rather have the parts than the random people. I'm definitely going to open up 4 glades, so let's do that. And 7 packs of building materials seems definitely viable. I generally like to start by securing building materials. Weaver is not great for this group. There's no harpies, but it isn't bad. And of course the herb garden's not bad either. Let's go ahead and grab a weaver. Having grabbed a weaver, I believe that our next best choice here is a brewery. Now with a weaver, we no longer want a leather worker because we don't need fabric if we've already got access to fabric. The ability to use coats would improve the value of our fabric, plus this gives us access to tools, which can win games. But I'm going to go with the brickyard here because 2 of our species need it for their racial housing. And they have rebalanced brickyards to have a 3-star recipe. It didn't used to prior to this patch. So 3-star bricks are a brand new addition to the game, and I look forward to using them. Now the idea here is I want to keep people, upgrading our hearth. So it is only now that I am willing to do this and do this. Now, of course, I need 16 planks to be able to build this and this together, 5 of which we already have. And we've already got the human resolve order. That's fantastic. I hope y'all are doing great tonight. As always, I am waiting to let our patients get above 1 before I turn in the order, just because I like having as much time as possible, partially for video content and partially just because it gives me more chance to try to get additional deeds down, which can give me more XP and unlock more of the Citadel perks, because we are doing that on a short time period. Now I'm torn, because the smithy could be functionally very, very good, but having a service building at all is a fantastic way to get your hearth up to tier 3. I'm going to go ahead and take the temple, just because I love those chances of bonus production. Now I'm turning off all of these other types just because they're not terribly useful yet. At some point I'll probably want to sell them, but not right now. Okay, now beavers are relatively unhappy, but we're pretty close to the end of the storm, so I feel like if I were to favor them, no danger of running into any issues there, and we can go ahead and pop open this dangerous glade right away. Let's grab some copper bars. Maybe swap this over here. And you know, at this point, I have enough parts that I feel confident I can get myself another woodcutting camp. Food production goes up if we have drizzled water stored. That's always nice. Glade event work speed is faster. I don't think we need that on this map, honestly. And I don't like going without trading, so I'm gonna go with cooking steam. All right, we're in. Now we can tear this down, which will give us some tablets, which is great. Or we can only tear it down. So tearing it down we do. And phenomenally, that's large, yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and actually turn all of these off. And I'm going to delete it. The idea being we can then come up here and build that. And I'm going to put 2 more beavers on wood cutting for now. Lizard resolve is low. Let's take a look at our next set of orders. 2 hearts at encampment. I love it. We're definitely going to do that one. Have 40 ale, and we've already got the brewery. I mean, that's just a no-brainer. Free tavern is quite a nice building to have. And now we can bring our trappers camp, our upgraded trappers camp, down this way. Beavers are getting sad and they're trying to leave us, but it'll take them a little bit to get sad enough for that to be a problem, in which time we can make more progress. We can also, now that I think about it, make another house. Of course, lizards are sad, but it should be okay. There we go. And at this point, I think it's pretty safe for us to spin these around to this side and start freeing space up around our hearth. We also want to empty the stonecutters camp and pull these guys up this way for now. And we're going to drop 1 in the weaver and 1 in the brickyard so that they can start making building materials. Of course, we have this one here already making planks, and as you can see, we've got quite a few of them. I'm going to delete that human so that they can build the town as materials come in, obviously. People are still unhappy. We have a big pile of stone now, so I could come up here. Ooh, I like this. By going up there and getting that, we get stuff that we can then use to make ale. Or containers, at least, to make ale, which we can then make ale from in the brewery, thus unlocking a tavern from Happy Brewing. But of course, we have to get through the storm to do it. Let's get our next set of orders. Brewery production being faster. Free amber when we make ale. Yes, please. Glade event working speed. Yes, we will do that. And then we're going to go this one. But we need amber for it. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a trading post. I'm feeling cheeky. Let's go ahead and open this up. Hi, Sahilda. Having workers move faster is always a very nice boon. Let's see if I can afford this with 111 and 2 and 30. Not quite. What else could I sell? Or I don't sell anything and we just call it good. Wow, I keep clicking this in the wrong spot. It's really crazy. There we go. What's our dangerous event here? Oh, it's a blood flower. And that's a ranch, which is phenomenal. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a ranch. We're just going to go here and we're going to say, hey, only make fabric out of leather. Do not make fabric out of anything that's not leather, lest ye die. That'll get some more advanced housing started, which I'm pretty happy with. Just slide this forward a little bit. Let's take a look at our next order. Let's go ahead and go with the building materials again. That seems nice. And I think 14 for coats isn't terrible. Let's go with 14 for coats. Meanwhile, the blood flower is costing us all of our food. No surprise there. That's what blood flowers do. All right. Now this is out of food, which is kind of bad. We're going to do that. And what that should do is just give us a more efficient source of food. Also, there's a copper mine just begging to be put down right here. There is so much copper in this area. Might as well do it. Start collecting some and then we can make copper roads, which everyone knows are the best kinds of roads. Okay, we're going to have to play around the lizards again. This time I think what we do to stop the bleeding is we are going to, first off, look for some small glades around us. to fire woodcutters. Fire woodcutters. Not enough. We're gonna lose a beaver. Free barrels lets us keep making ale, but I still need farmland in which to make the ale. Let's go with without restrictions because of how much I love chances for double production. If those are small, those are small. Let's go ahead and put an herbalist camp up here. I think that looks like a good spot for that. I see. Let's see what that does. The plan, of course, is to get this encampment up to level 2. Of course, Lizard's resolve is low. Why wouldn't it be? They don't have anything to eat. Or rather, they have very little to eat. Old Farliff, hi. Really? Throw a lizard on this small hearth. Throw 2 lizards in the harvester's camp. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to need to lean into making the wine at some point. Just clearing out a little more space. Are there any buildings that I'm not building? We've got one of most of those, just not a rain collector. And then for food, we don't actually have any buildings unlocked, so that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Do that. And we're going to grab this one and come over here and do this. That'll open up a third dangerous glade. We'll start on small glades next. If we can get both of those, we will, of course, have another one of our orders done. What's the hang up here? Planks. Okay. Loads of wood. So I should definitely do this. There we go, housing going up. Ooh, yeah, let's do meat the more often we meet. That's always very nice, especially when we've got a ranch. Hmm. We have nothing we can do there. Let's add a second one here. And we're going to say we want to do training gear. Out of that until we have 30. Ooh, hey, fertile ground could be very nice, but also there is this, which is phenomenal if we can figure out how to do it. Let's go ahead and turn in this order. I think at this point the game's offered me the smithy so many times I should just take it, so we're just gonna take it. We're just gonna take it. Yep, we're just gonna take it. We're just gonna take it on the chin. Okay, so that's enough housing. We don't have the people living up there. But like as soon as anyone moves in, we'll have exactly what we need. So let's go ahead and do this for some people. Okay, we have that. Let's go ahead and fire that guy. Turn this off. And we're going to go investigate. And I believe that's going to be enough to get us over 20. So we can really start focusing in on getting that first hearth up and running all the way to level 3. Oh, we are happy burning. Why are we happy burning? We shouldn't be doing that right now. And let's take this over here. And let's go ahead and turn this in. Fishman totem appeared nearby. Of course it did. Of course. We've got another 2 minutes there. Hi, Sother. What do you have that can help me out? Let's take a look. We can have longer drizzles. That seems very nice, actually. We could also do religion, and we can do brawling. I'm going to sell my scrolls. Well, no, we can't do brawling. We can just do religion. I can actually keep my scrolls. That would let me make the beavers extremely happy. So let's go ahead and keep those. Let's sell our tools and as much copper as we need to. And then get a long drizzle starting next year. That should be very useful. We're going to unfavor the lizards real quick. This is going to finish in 1:20, so that should be fine. Almost everybody's house. We're just missing this one human, and then I guess this lizard house down here, which is waiting on planks. That's fine. Trade, or not trade routes. Our last order will be 5 ancient tablets. Okay. We're going to try to get as many ancient tablets as we can anyway, so this is okay. Empty this. Empty this. We're going to put it right up against this fertile ground. Take this. We're going to put it right up against this fertile ground. And going around, for one thing, there is stone now that we can get, so let's do that. And I believe those are small deposits, so we can go ahead and do a forager's camp down here. Hoo boy. Storm is really rough. Wow. Even with all that, I can't sacrifice enough, so we are just going to go ahead and accept that things are going to be bad for a little while. For at least 20 more seconds. We got one last parting gift of a Fishman totem. How annoying is that? Take a look at our orders. Well, we do need the guild house. As good as the herb garden would be, we need the guild house for one of our missions. So we're going to just take that. Beaver builder left. Human scout left. Well, we can't have that. Rough year. But I think we're coming out of it okay. I mean, people are starving, but what's a little starvation between friends? Huh. We're doing that. We're doing that for a couple of reasons. One is we desperately need food, and being able to farm any kind of food will be great. So that's our first reason. We lost the Beaver Scout. Okay, well. lost the lizard stonecutter. We are just losing a ton of people, but that is fine because we can have new people come in and they can come in with food. All right. So what else can we be doing here? We got a woodcutter. We got a woodcutter. This woodcutter down here should really focus on this farmland. So I'm going to specify that. Where's our third woodcutter? I know we have one. Oh, it's right in here. Haha, yeah. And we'll put another lizard in there. We're going to go here and we're going to say, hey, burn this if you got it, then burn this, and only at the end do you burn any wood. Okay. We're going to go ahead and move this garden. We're going to move the garden, I think, here. And then we're going to duplicate it twice because I need a lot of comforting. I mean, I personally do too, but I'm actually talking about the game. Do this, do this, do this and this. There we go. And then it's just a question of something like, I think, these. That works for me. And then, of course, cutting across, we're going to want a makeshift post. And I should probably also build us a nice blight post. Real soon. Okay. All right. It's kind of stable. Kind of. I could totally... Yeah, let's go ahead and do this just to make our people happy for a bit. And let's add a brewer. Who is just authorized to make ale. Okay. Harvester's camp is out of harvesting. But there's more on the other side of these buildings, so we're going to do that. Oh, I forgot about these berries. Let's go ahead and throw a couple of beavers on the berries. We have one beaver running around building the town. That's fun. Mine has no available ore. Honestly, I forgot we were mining. Let's see. We have plenty of bricks. Let's upgrade that and just let him keep going. And let's swap this out for a beaver. And close. And we're going to swap this out for for a human. And a human. What do we need for you? We definitely need meat and probably cloth. But hey, you know, that's fine. Let's put a human, well, we've got one human building the town, so they can wait a while. But the idea next, I think, is to do the packs of building materials. Hostility is pretty dang high. Oh. Well, we gotta move this just a little bit. The idea, obviously, being that we are going to use those to make wine, which we will then use to get a stacking buff on beaver happiness, and it'll be good for them, or from there. We're not happy burning. We have plenty of fuel. This is actually pretty good. Okay. I'm going to take these two lizards out and have them start building the town. Got exactly what we need there. Phenomenal. Let's go ahead and say that we want to use first copper and then cloth. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And we just want to make 22 building materials. That's the 7 for this and the 15 for this. Should be pretty solid. We are also going to grab a plantation. And with all these people out of work, let's go ahead and do that. Now, of course, I do want humans to be working in the plantation. Let's go ahead and say just beaver, or just berries. And let's drop a human. And let's take one of these out, make it a beaver for now, and make a second human work in the plantation. We are, of course, going to get more human plantation workers, but this should work for now. There we go. Take prayer book just to give us a little bit faster Glade event working speed. And this one, I'm going to say just do plant fiber. And the reason we're just doing plant fiber is because you can use plant fiber to run a ranch. And that is just great. I love that. Okay. Turn in our order. Get our free tavern. That's pretty nice. We're going to make our free tavern right here. And let's make another beaver house, I think. And then a couple of lizard houses. But we are running out of space in this area, so we're going to have to do more than that. Hiveless. Double yields, more porridge. I don't think I really need any of that. Need for clothing could be good, though. We should be able to knock this out of the park immediately. Especially if I'm willing to sell, say, tools, and then, I don't know, 70? Oh, that's way too much. Orders. We are absolutely going to grab a lumber mill here. Are you kidding me? That is our third set of building materials, just fully done. So let's go ahead and pop you out. And what we'll do is we will make that lumber mill right here. Add this, and you know what? Just to be very pretty and nicely symmetrical, we will add that. We can get incense and wine. Let's do it. Are we still happy burning? No. Cool. Clothing is getting taked down. That's great. The building materials are being made. Love it. Gonna throw a beaver in the lumber mill. Tell them to only make planks up to 100. There's our coats. That's good. Harvester's camp is out of harvesting. Well, again, that's fine. We're just gonna move them here and call it a day. What else can I be doing, if anything? Well, we can put a couple back on the weaver. Wow, we have so much. Housing looks good. We want just a little bit more in terms of building materials. I think we can actually say stop making building materials at this point. Do I have copper roads unlocked? I sure do. That's great. All right. We have positive food, sort of, so people are not starving at least. Excellent, excellent. And let's see here. Now that we've got that, do I have anything that currently lets me make wine? No. Well, that makes that option obvious. We're going to grab a distillery. And then we will grab a bakery. And the reason we're going to grab a bakery is because there's a provisioner here that'll let us make flour. We just have to rebuild it. So let's rebuild it, shall we? Meanwhile, let's go here. And we can't do that. That's all right. We could make coats. Let's make coats, and just to make our humans and beavers quite pleased. Our warehouses are going up, so we'll be able to get more harvesting done, which is pretty good. Run a road, I think, to there. I think that looks fun. Okay. We're going to try to clear out some space for more development up that way. And you know, I can put 3 people in the tavern, and that will give us a little bit of a boost, plus it opens up another service. Make some packs of provisions for trading. Stonecutter's camp is out of stone, which is fine because there's more stone up here. Get some Citadel resources. We're gonna lose some people again. It's just how this is gonna go. Oh. Go ahead and take trade logs. Drop some beavers in the various wood cutting locations. People are pretty happy. And we're gonna just drop some more human houses down here. And the idea is to drop a guild house here as well. Okay. Sother. Shorter storms are great. Faster movement speed is fantastic. We could buy wine. We could buy flowers, sure. That's a lot. I'm probably asking for too much here. Let's go ahead and axe the flour. Also the pottery. Okay. Make a little bit of money. If this guild house goes up anytime soon, then we will have the liquid luck. Well, I mean, yeah. So it should be okay. Lizard here. Let's replace this with, well, let's add another beaver into that. Let's add another human in here. Just because they'll like it. I don't think we really need this or this. I would love to do this, but we just don't have the stuff. No, I guess we do have the stuff. That's great. Small herbalist is out of stuff to herbalize. How are we looking on housing? So I think over here what I'm going to do is do 2 lizard houses. And then we're going to throw down just a couple of parks. A couple of parks separated by thorny reeds. We're going to call that good. The idea, of course, is that we are going to upgrade this hearth as soon as possible. Meanwhile, you're waiting on planks. Yeah, that makes sense. I should have forbidden consumption on wine, but at this point I think it's too late. Regardless, beavers are happy enough to give us a boost to reputation just because of how satisfied they are, which is always a nice spot to be in. Our foragers camp is out of stuff to forage, so we probably need to expand again in the near future. I'm going to just a second here, we'll get another point. There it is. And you know, I'm going to get rid of these and do this. Because I feel like this being all beavers staffing is pretty good. And we're going to run a road like X. Well, let's go like this. Okay. So we are going to need something for that. Don't know what, but something. Dullahan Warlander, that's always a good time. Trade routes. Sure, we can sell some meat. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I never made my bakery. Do that now, shall we? Woodcutter is out of suitable trees. Well, you know what? Let's just duck a little sideways. We're going to open this up. They just gave a slight buff to small glades with the most recent patch, so maybe it's worth it. I don't believe it's worth it, but maybe. Maybe. Go ahead and take that one. And down here we can make some lizard housing. What do we need? That'll actually get us to what we need, so that's pretty cool. But we need to buff the heck out of our decorations. This town just looks like nonsense. Ooh, yeah, I should probably fire all these folks, huh? And with that much, I think we're okay. I'm not selling an ancient tablet because I need 5 at some point. Okay, yeah. No, I already looked at that. Scouts are idle. Don't I know it? We could salvage this. I don't want to salvage that. What are we looking at for copper? Oh, hey, we've got lots of copper bars somehow. And decent amount of copper ore. So what if I were to do this? We just start upgrading our roads in this area. Stonecutter's camp is empty. Okay, well, we will hold down shift when firing our stonecutters. I think Dullahan will show up like, yeah, there he is. Okay. Hi. Money. 17 money. Works for me. Bunch of sea marrow. Okay, yep, some reeds, some flowers, some more of that. And we get free copper and wood when we open caches. That's nice. Yeah, grain production increasing the more we grain. That seems okay. Oh, yes, okay. So we can grab our trapper's camp and our forager's camp. And I think what we can do is we can make flour out of roots and mushrooms if we get them. That seems pretty good. Trade route. Or not trade route. This is a blueprint, and it's a blueprint for... These are all terrible. We're going to reroll. Let's actually herbalist camp this because we can use it immediately. I should have foragers camp. Well, no, this is fine. This is fine. Got all kinds of food coming in. We've got tools getting made, which is pretty solid. We should not be happy burning anymore. But I can favor the beavers to at least keep getting us some kind of happiness. $22, okay. So you are looking at what? Lizard posts in the weirdest possible spot. A couple of regular those. There we go. I like that. That should finish off most of our well, I think all of our decorations for that one. Trade routes. Selling, of course, is going to give us some bonus happiness. Beavers aren't happy anymore now that we have no wine to serve them, but that's okay. Ran out of ore again. Let's upgrade it. Plenty of copper bars. I should just keep upgrading my infrastructure. Meanwhile, you guys need some kind of anything. Would be great. Trade route. No, I'm not selling that. Ooh, we have tools though. And having tools means we can turn that in for some points. Huh. We can probably fit more people around this hearth. If I were to like, I don't know, this? Are you level 3? You are. Hi, Zorg. Yeah, I know, right? Let's go ahead and get the... Well, let's get this. And that. And this. And this. I don't think I need berries. I just need the container in which to make the wine. We seem to have decent amounts of food. What can I sell you? What if I just gave him money? And like 48 planks. Right. We're not going to take any more people right now because I don't even have housing for all my current people. And you know, I never made a distillery. No wonder I don't have wine. Okay. So we've gotten rid of all of our woodcutters, and that lowers our hostility significantly. We've got a big pile of fuel that I don't need, so we can lower it further. And then our only unhappy people are lizards, but that should be fine. The only thing I want them making is wine, because we're double dipping there. It'll give us bonus beaver resolve once we start making it, but also consuming it is going to, you know, favor the beavers. And if we have 50 wine, we can turn it in order. So it's, I guess, triple dipping? Whatever, it's great. Yeah, we're still not doing this. We do that, we can immediately turn in our ancient tablets, but let's not yet because we get bonuses from ancient tablets for having an archaeologist office. So we're going to keep the ancient tablets in our inventory for now and only turn them in when we want to win. Speaking of, I should probably get some. Well, let's do that. It's fine. So now we have some quite high chances for double production. And we are going to be able to make a lot of wine relatively quickly. We don't have tools anymore. We don't have trading materials, but we definitely do have the ability to at least do this. Not able to do anything there, but this will be done in plenty of time so we won't lose anybody. It'll give us even more ancient tablets, so that's good. How are we going on our wine production, fellas? getting there. We got 2 people who are happy. That's pretty great. We have 1 wine in storage. Well, that's at least moving in the right direction. It's pretty great, actually. Scouts continue to be idle. That's fine. Small foragers camp is out of stuff, but I think, yeah, there's more right here. Which is pretty great. Let's go ahead and sell that. Just trying to get more money. Hey, there's a set of eggs that your current trapper's camp can access in the bottom right. Thanks for the tip. There sure is. Actually, it's a full, yeah, it's a full trapper's camp, isn't it? It's a full trapper's camp. Vliss, buddy, hey. Oh, you sell tea. That's phenomenal. How much is this? We need 30 tea? What else do we need? Wine. Yeah, there's nothing else here we can really do. I mean, I could get tools, I guess, but I don't feel the need to. We could get incense since we've got that. Yeah, let's get incense. What if I sold 8 of this? Okay, that's quite a lot. And I just sell all of that and all of this to get, I guess, maybe not this. Maybe we just buy tools. Yeah, let's do that. And with the guild house, that'll make us happier. And also, we can then use these tools to come down here and get another most of a point. The wine must keep flowing. Hey, there we go. Love it. And all right, let's go ahead and take our screen grab. And let's finish this out, shall we? Boop. 1957, not a bad score. We've unlocked foxes, people. That's fantastic. The forum, ooh, beanery, okay, yeah. And we will spend our loot. All right, pipes. We're going to have fun with pipes soon. And we'll go up here. We'll go ahead and unlock this. And why not this? And a little bit more of that. Okay. Now, if you sat through an hour and 15 minutes of Against the Ironstorm with me, I certainly appreciate it. I hope you're having yourselves a wonderful day, and I would really like it if you wanted to hit notifications or subscribe or whatever else you want to do over on YouTube. Have yourselves a great day. Bye, YouTube.